let's look at an article from Scholastic Magazine and practice a few of our active reading strategies. First, I'll read the title, Dogs on Duty. Immediately, I make a prediction that this article is going to be about dogs who work, maybe seeing eye dogs or canine dogs who work with the police. I also predict this will be a nonfiction piece of text, something to inform me, to teach me. I'll make a connection too. I have seen seeing eye dogs and canine dogs at work. In fact, I know a family who used to train seeing eye dogs. So using a couple of active reading strategies just on the title, I'm already interested to read this piece. I see that this piece has section headings in addition to the title. When I see that, I know it's a good idea to read those headings before I read anything else. The first heading reads, in New York and many other cities across the country, police officers team up with four-legged partners to fight crime. So it looks like a part of my first prediction was correct. This article is going to be about police dogs. The next heading reads, The Nose Knows. I predict we will be learning about the dog's sense of smell. The next heading is On the Job. I predict we will learn something about the police dog's job. The next heading is Words to Know. Often in nonfiction articles, there will be a mini glossary with a couple of important words. It's always good to read these before you read the article. These words even have a pronunciation guide. Suspicious. I like the way the word is broken into syllables and sounded out. The syllable in the middle is in all caps, so that's where you put the emphasis. Suspicious. The next section tells me it's an adjective. And finally, the definition, creating a feeling that something is wrong. I remember that an adjective is a describing word. The next word is crucial, also an adjective that means extremely important. So based on those two words, I'm going to make another prediction. In this article, there will be something or someone suspicious, and the dogs will do something crucial. I'll begin reading just below the first heading. It's a Tuesday afternoon in August, and the subway station below Times Square in New York City is bustling. Hundreds of tourists and commuters are making their way through the underground maze of tunnels and train platforms. Now I'm going to use two of my active reading strategies here. First, a connection. I've been to New York and I remember how crowded it is in the subway. Next, I'm going to visualize. It's crowded and hot. It's August, remember? The commuters have their briefcases or backpacks and they're on their way home from work. The tourists are wearing shorts and cameras around their necks and carrying shopping bags or wearing backpacks. I hear a man playing a guitar and singing. It's kind of stinky from all those people on a hot August afternoon. That's what I'm visualizing. Now, continuing to read. Officer Reyes of the New York City Police Department, NYPD, arrives at the station with his canine partner, a German Shepherd named Kojak. I know what a German Shepherd looks like. I'm visualizing again. A large, beautiful black, gray, and brown dog. Continuing to read. Reyes gives a command which prompts Kojak to search for dangerous explosives. The dog takes off with his nose to the ground, swiftly leading Reyes through the crowd. Suddenly, Kojak picks up a scent. Stopping at a suspicious leather bag, he sits down and eyes the bag closely. This signals his partner that its contents could be dangerous. Now, I'm visualizing the scene. The dog on a leash, nose down with its partner right behind him. When he finds a suspicious bag, the dog doesn't start barking, which might cause a huge commotion in the crowded subway station. Instead, he just sits and stares. Now back to the reading. Reyes removes the bag and gives Kojak a toy as a reward. Okay, now I'm going to use my questioning strategy. What about the owner of the bag? Do they arrest him? The next paragraph answers my question. Don't worry. This was part of a training exercise held by the NYPD. Well, we'll read the rest of the article another time, but hopefully that gives you an idea of how to use your active reading strategies.